Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we got here to Vermilion City, took a look around, and even traded one of our Pokemon for Mr. Mime. We also caught a Diglett that you will see in this episode why we need it. And one of the biggest problems with early Pokemon games. Today, did I just say that? Today, we're gonna go take on the SS Anne. I don't think there's any references to the anime on here, which I guess based on what happened in the anime, kind of makes sense. You obviously need your ticket. We'll head on in, make sure you're stocked up with items. And before you say anything, no, there is no Mew over here. Yes, off screen, you cannot see it unless you lose on the ship, come back with Surf, and come over here. There is a truck. There was nothing there. I'm not going to show that. So, this is the SS Anne. There are a lot of trainers. I don't actually remember if there is a place to heal. Oh, well, I guess this isn't an anime reference, but this is a fun little Easter egg, if you want to call it that. A lot of people speculate this. I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trial of Team Rocket. People suspect that this is Looker from Sinnoh, and I guess the Univent anime as well. But yeah, there are plenty of trainers in here and plenty of good items. Do not skip on the items. There are some good items on board here. You don't want to miss them because once this ship sails away, you can't come back. So this is a very rare area where you won't be able to revisit. And this is also a really good spot for trading. So the trainers here and the items, you won't get them back. So don't skip out on it. Let's try Thrash. 90 power move. I thought it would have killed, but I guess not. And we're just thrashing about. Okay, nice critical hit. And there we go. I want to use Pikachu a bit more. We're close to learning a really good move. Find TM08. Is that the TM I was actually just talking about? Yes, this is Body Slam. This is one of the more reliable normal type moves in the game. Looking at my notes real quick. Do I need this right now? No. I won't teach it to anyone at the moment, but we're definitely going to hold on to it. It's an 85 base power normal type move with a 30% chance to cause paralysis. It's a great move. Please don't skip it. Now what do you have to say? We are cruising around the world. Someone needs to make a ROM hack of this game where you have the option to sail with the SS Anne and go to like another region. Like, I wonder if it just goes to Johto in this game. Like, can you imagine going to Johto in Pokemon Yellow? And like, you could probably remake Yellow in like Crystal and then take the SS Anne to Johto. Be like Harrison. Start in Hoenn, go to Johto. And this person has Nidoran female and then Pidgey. You could have evolved your Pokemon. A 5% miss was tackle. Don't poison me. Thank you. We've gotten very lucky with the poison rate on Poison Sting. Oh no, I went around the world for these? Wait a minute, you went around the world for Pidgey and Nidoran? Which, I guess, that's the thing about remaking games, is they can totally remake them, and as they make some of the dialogue here, it makes sense. You guys do nothing. Wigglytuff. That's the evolved form of Jigglypuff. And you want a cherry pie, don't you? Yeah. We can't go get her a cherry pie. Yeah, not every room, some of these rooms are gonna be duds, but not every room is a dud. Like this person here, you pup, how dare you barge in? Which, I mean, that's a good point. Why am I a 10-year-old kid going around barging into people's houses and stuff? Level 19, you could have a Nidoking. This could be an easy match for you. And I don't know if I said it or not, but the two Nidos, Nidoran and Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Nidoran male is more offense oriented. Nidoran female is more defense. Another Poison Sting. Which, we didn't actually learn Poison Sting. I don't know what level we could have learned that, but I mean, it's only a 15 power move. Stab makes it 22.5 base power. I mean, Horn Attack is still better. Not to mention, Poison is only good against grass. So, if we have a fire type, if we do, you know, we don't need a Poison type move. From Gens 1 through 5, Poison was basically just a really good defensive typing. Only weak to being Psychic and Ground. And some Pokemon like Weezing, later on have Levitate, meaning they only have one weakness, Psychic. You rude child. Alright, we'll continue on. There are a bunch of rooms. There's a top deck, there's a bottom deck. I travel alone on my journey. My Pokemon are my only friends. Well, that's just kind of sad. A gentleman wants to fight. With his Growlithe. You know, for the longest time, well not for the longest time, when I was younger, Generation 1 was the game out, for some reason, I remember people talking about saying, fire is good against poison. I don't know why. I remember specifically someone being like using Arcanine against Agatha. And I remember having like a low level Arcanine against Agatha at one point. And I think I got decimated because it was just terrible. We do need to switch out here because if they get another good attack on it, will go down. And we don't have a Vibe yet. Let's go Nidoking. We have Water Gun on our Nidoking. Which is still just hilarious to think about. Yeah, it does bite. No crit though, but it's Water Gun it. Not stabs, there's only 40 base power, but we are fully evolved. One more. My friends. Alright, what is down here? Yeah, more doors. More door. Oh, you're not a trainer, are you? Okay, a max potion. That is the next to best healing item in the game. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. So, a dud. I believe these people should be easy. I think they have water types. Being sailors. Sailor Moons. We should hopefully get a level up on this, and then we can use our other Pokemon some. Not quite. We need more power out of our 40 power attack. A shelter. We should be able to OHKO this, right? Right? There we go. I always remember Cloyster having low special defense, but in this game it's a special stat. So, Pokemon like Tentacool is actually really good because it has good special. Yeah. Oh, not Wrap. Why? It's so broken. A fast rapper with decent luck can just OHKO anything. Well, not OHKO, but take out anything because you just keep spamming rap. And we could get that crit last time, but that's okay. Your spirit sank me. Keep in mind, this is also free money. You beat these people, you get money. So, do you only have water types, or do you have a Machop? You have one Pokemon, and it's one Shelter. The Pokemon I was able to OHKO on the other guy's team. Sounds good to me. Level 21 as well. 21. That's an old reference. I don't actually understand. Hey, we got Paralysis though. Withdraw. Not gonna help. Not gonna help. So, as the stadium announcer would say, what about this? There we go. Pikachu has reached level 26. In Generation 1, Yellow only, Pikachu will learn Thunderbolt. This is Pikachu's bread and butter. This is gonna be on Pikachu's moveset for the rest of the adventure. We're not gonna take a physical move regardless of our Pikachu. We'll get rid of Growl. It's a 95 power move with 100% accuracy. This is the upgrade that we need. It's Pikachu's best move in this game, and we learned at 26. In Pokemon Red and Blue, I believe you learned Swift. So, yeah. Trust me, we'll get into stuff like moves and TMs and all that stuff in a little bit. Probably next episode, actually. I guess we'll use Reaping Bell some, if they're using water types. We can skip this guy if we want. Get an Ether, one of the non-buyable items. I like feisty kids like you, brother. There was a little cop on board. I wouldn't say that out loud. How did we not knock out the third horsey? Fine, weirdo. You can be in the video a bit longer with your 3-horsey team. I'm here in Johto, you could have a team of Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra. Oh, I lost it. You know, 5-10 for that. And we got still 2 more doors. This is where all the water types are at if you do have a grass type in your trainer, or your Pikachu, for example. A weird, genuine quirk. We just used a Vine Whip on this Tentacle, and it said it's not very effective. The text is obviously wrong, the sound effect is wrong. It should be a neutral hit, and it does calculate as a neutral hit. But for some reason, when a move is using a dual type Pokemon, it does take into effect the secondary type for what pops up on screen. This does not mean you can use like this the advantage rate going past immunities. All the immunities work how it's supposed to be, but for whatever reason it says not very effective, but it is a neutral hit. Poison does resist grass, but water is weak to grass. I should have showed it here, but kind of like how their poison sting on us, and we're saying not very effective. Because poison resists poison, but grass is weak to poison. Because poison resists poison, it's saying it's not very effective. That's obviously not true though, because poison is neutral on Weeping Bell, grass is neutral on Tentacle. And unfortunately, we're out of Vine Whips, so Weeping Bell is going to have to take a bit of a back seat now. That's the bad thing about having 10 PP for a move. And TM44, I almost forgot to grab this. This, I don't even have to check it. It's been like this since seriously 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 5, 2, maybe even 6, I'm not sure. TM44 is Rest. It's one of the ultimate healing moves. It restores you completely along with your status condition, but it puts you to sleep for 2 turns. That's the downside by it. For the most part, almost every Pokemon can learn it. So if you need a Pokemon that has recovery, then you can pick Rest. How much experience does Weepinbell need to level up at least? A decent chunk. Alright. We won't do that then. We'll go out to our Nido King here. Stop and chat. Alright. We're gonna start cutting out some of these people though because we don't want to have a 40-minute episode. I actually will show off our new Thunderbolt. There we go. That'll be a one-shot for you. With our base 50 special attack. Charmeleon grew to level 24. And it's trying to learn. Oh god. Alright. You want to talk about bad moves? Rage. Don't learn it. You shouldn't learn it. You should never learn it. You shouldn't want to learn it. It's a weak move at start. The more you get hit, the more damage you can do. But in this game, Generation 1, you gotta love Gen 1 quirks. Once you use Rage, you're stuck into using Rage. You cannot switch moves. You cannot switch Pokemon. If Rage misses, its accuracy becomes abysmal. It can cause for some really long battles. I think even some endless battle type of thing. So, don't learn it. You don't need to learn it. We don't care about it. Rage got good in Gen 2. For like speedruns on Totodile. But for us, no. We will abandon learning Rage. I even think, if I recall correctly, there might be a Rage TM. Which makes me rage. It's dumb. The move is terrible. It's just as bad as Focus Energy. Which, I might as well tell you guys now. Focus Energy, it's a bugging mistake on Game Freak's part. It's supposed to raise your chances of scoring a critical hit. It doesn't. It cuts your odds of getting a critical hit. So, there's that. I was going to go back and heal, but I think I'm just going to tough it out, and then we'll see what happens from there. We go up here. And then down here. Yeah, this is a long corridor, but I think this puts us out somewhere else, right? Yeah, we go outside. And there's like 2 trainers out here as well. There are no items out here though, this is optional, but of course I want the experience. Yeah, and it's you. You're the other guy. I don't think anyone else out here wants to battle. And there we go. You don't want to battle there, right? No. You're turning around all over the place. You feel ill. Let me get away from you then. And yeah. Let's go on somewhere else then. We go down here and yeah, this is the kitchen. Don't think there's any visible items. And I say that because if I recall correctly, this is the only trash can in the game that does this. Oh, okay, wrong one. We find a great ball in the trash can. Someone threw away a $600 great ball. Despicable. Yeah, because of that right there, it made players go all over the place looking for new hidden items. Hilarious. Alright, but we do have one area left. Right here. And there are still trainers and there are still items you can get. You, though, never seen a Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon. We will encounter Snorlax at a later time, but right now we won't go over it. Alright. More trainers. Weepinbell grew to level 25. Awesome. And Nido King level 24. You see, the experience here is good, and it beats grinding in the dang wild. But I will talk about the Pokemon we just fought, though. I don't think you saw any part of it on screen. That would be Goldeen. It is probably one of my least favorite Kanto Pokemon. I evolved into Seeking. It's just, yeah, here we go, right here. It's just, in a game full of great water types, it's just not that good. It's lackluster. Everyone else does its job better. I think in this game it gets Peck, which is kind of funny. But it's just not worth using. Since we did get Roof level 25 thanks to my Swiss training with Sleep Powder method, we can go out to Nidoking for Charmeleon. Based on what we have going up here, nice voice crack of 2026. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. And it's Voltorb, number 22. We can take you down. Maybe we'll see the move I've been encountering and I can talk about it. Because at this level, Voltorb can learn the move. Well, it's not used here, but Sonic Boom. It's a set damage move. It's not base power related. Set damage is whatever that number is what it's going to do. It's kind of the same with Seismic Toss actually. Charmeleon goes level 25. But yeah, I don't know why I'm not using Dig. But yeah, Sonic Boom though is a 20 power, is a 20 set damage move. So you'll always do 20 damage. Good fight! I feel young again! 1540. You see, you don't want to skip these people. Then Max Ether. That's great. I feel like I'm missing an item. It's gotta be in one of these doors here soon. Y'all don't talk about nothing important? I could have swore... Yeah, it's gotta be right here. Which do you like, a strong or rare Pokemon? Gentleman wants to fight. Send out Growlithe. Have a battle of the fire types. But we have Dig, even though, and there's Roar, unaffected because you can't use it in trainer battles in Generation 1. And a Ponyta. Alright, we'll use Dig again. Battle of the Fire Types Part 2. Now, you know what I'm thinking about? They probably didn't want to do the whole thing in the game, like they did in the anime with the SSN, because it would probably cause, I don't know, probably limitations to the software, but there it is, Rare Candy number 3. But, you know, the episode was involving them on a sinking ship, kind of the Titanic. And then involved them lost at sea, and the Gyarados is using Dragon Rage. By the way, Dragon Rage, not like Rage, decent move. Haven't seen it yet, but it's still good. Let's just Mega Punch you. Just punch it right in the face. And Charmeleon grew level 26 now. And take it easy. Alright, who should we use now? I guess Nidoking needs some experience. I think we have all the items. Do we need any more trainers? Are we done here? I think the next room is the last room. Yeah. We have cleared out the SSN. So, we got one more thing we gotta do, but based on our time, I think we'll wait till next time. Take care of 2 bosses with 1 stone, if you know what I'm saying. Next time on the Pokemon Yellow adventure, we're gonna see what's at the end of this corridor, and possibly take on Lieutenant Surge, our next gym leader. See you guys then.